Hey everybody, I'm Vann Studeman. I am the new softball coach at UTSA. I'm here today to tell you the story of #Pluck Em. So when I got the job, I decided I would research the Roadrunner. And in my research, I found this little story. So one day, Rowdy, UTSA Roadrunner mascot, Rowdy's out with some buds. He's, taking a little stroll in the desert, him and two of his buddies. And they're just strolling along. The Roadrunner doesn't fly that much. They run, they're fast. So they're cruising, but they find there's a hole, and all three of them fall down into this hole. And they're like, how are we gonna get out? It's really, really deep, it's sandy. Their little feet are stuck in the sand, and they can't get out. Their little feathers, there's not enough room to spread their feathers to their wings to fly them out of there. And all of a sudden, little armadillo comes along, and you see the armadillo, he's looking down in the hole, and then, little gecko comes. Little geckos and his little buddies are looking down in the hole, and they're just like, man, y'all need to give up. You're never gonna get out of there. You're stuck down there. And Rowdy and his little two buddies, they're trying hard. They're flapping, and they're doing everything they can to get out of there. And one of the little Rowdies, he just says, or not Rowdy, but his little buddy, he just says, man, this is too much for me. And he just decides he's gonna just go to the pearly gates, and he just lays over and peace out. The other two, man, they're trying, they're scratching, they're fighting. And then we have a little lizard come up. All the desert animals, the armadillos, the geckos, the lizards, everybody's coming to look over into this hole. They look down, and they're just like, man, y'all give up. You need to give up. It's too hard. Rowdy's other little friend's like, I'm giving up. And he just lays down. And the longer this goes on, Rowdy, he is scratching, clawing, flapping his wings as much as he can, jumping, scratching. And one last ditch effort, he was able to get his little wings to flap him out of there. And he gets up there, and he's like, yes. And in the research that I had done, I found that the Roadrunner has been dubbed a rattlesnake killer because of its pluck. The pluck and grit of the Roadrunner is what helped Rowdy survive and get out of that hole. You know why he was able to get out of that hole? So Rowdy, he's a little hard of hearing. He forgot his hearing aids that day. I don't know if y'all knew that about Rowdy, but he was a little bit hard of hearing. And he forgot his hearing aids that day, and he thought everybody, the armadillo, the lizard, the gecko, they were cheering for him. He didn't hear the negativity. He only heard that he could do it because he was looking at their body language. So he flapped those wings, he got out of there, and that's what UTSA softball is going to be about. We're going to have pluck and grit, and we are going to be positive, empowering each other for success. #Pluck Em.